Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name's Jack, this is Jthbooks, and it is time for the March TBR. These videos come around so quick every month to make. And it's just, I can't believe we're sort of talking about March's reading already. I will say, I've just had a look back at my TBR for February, and I've read none. Not one of them. Not one of them. February hasn't been like, the greatest month. It has not been the greatest month. But to read none of them is terrible. I'm filming this a little bit before the end of February, and there is one I would like to squeeze in. And that's going to be my main objective after this. Get it in there, get it in. Because otherwise, what's the point of making them? I know, obviously, we have the reading vlog ones, which you put in the jar, so I read them. But, yeah, it's just terrible. Absolutely sort of terrible at doing that. However, we love March. Because why? Why? You already know. You already know what I'm going to say. It's my birthday. The 19th of March. Wednesday the 19th of March, baby. I was born. Actually, I was born on a Thursday. So, yeah, I turned 33 in... When? March. On March the 19th. I was born at... I don't know. I do know. 25 to 3 in the afternoon. I was due on the 19th. And I was born on the 19th, and that is the only time in my life I've been on time. Actually, I'm always on time for work, but anything else, don't expect me there. People need to tell me, be there at 8:30, and then they really want me there at 9, and I'll be there bang on time at 9. That's just the way it goes with me. But yes, so if, like last year, I only actually read good books. I only like to read good books on my birthday month. I can't have anything bringing me down. Last March was terrible. Really, I had just a terrible month with my mental health and got quite ill. So we don't want that again. So we need to just keep the vibes positive. Really, really, really positive. However, I always like to read a book on my birthday that I think I'm going to love and I think will be brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. And I can't quite think of one right now. I can't quite figure out which one it's going to be. Like last year, I decided in January, I was like, yeah, I'm going to read that on my birthday. And that was Cinema Love by Jiao Tang, which I loved. It was a great book, one of my favourites of the year. So it worked really well last year. But however, this year I'm struggling. The struggle is real. We only have 5 books on the TBR this month because, like I said, the reading hasn't gone great. It hasn't gone great. And then we also have the 2 for the vlog, which comes out of the jar. And so 7 overall, but I'm only picking 5. And I'm going to film that on my birthday week. So let's hope you like it. And you can chat to me on my birthday. Well, when it goes out. So shall we talk about the books? Shall we talk about the books? Because I have a lot of deciding to do, I think, because I just can't decide. I feel like I've got 5 here, but I feel like there's going to be a really random one thrown in that I want to read on my birthday. So, oh no, but I'll be vlog, if I can't vlog it, because then I'll be reading the ones you put in the jar. I have a lot of thinking to do. Right, let's just talk about the books. Let's talk about the books. Stop rambling about my birthday, no one cares. First up, I was kindly sent by Faber Books, The Boyhood of Cain by Michael Amherst. Now, I don't know much about this. All I know is it's queer, and I've heard it's brilliant. People have been really, really enjoying this lately, and that makes me very, very excited. This is on here. I know I've been saying I want to get through the backlist. None of these are the backlist books this month. So, failing at that. But this is a potential for the birthday week, It really, really is a potential for the birthday week. So, let's find out what it's about. Danny's family lives in a large house close to the school where his father is headmaster. At school, his father's importance gives Danny certain privileges, but it also sets him apart from his classmates. When a new boy, Philip, for whom everything seems easy, arrives, he surprises Danny by wanting to be friends. So when he and Philip are invited to work after school with the inspiring artistic teacher, Mr. Miller, Danny believes he has found somewhere he can shine. Until Danny's world tilts. His father loses his job and their house. And then Danny finds himself shut out from Mr. Miller and Philip's world too. Desperate to make amends, he keeps trying to find a way back in. But will Danny's efforts send things spinning beyond everyone's control? Oh, I didn't quite know it was about that, but it does sound good. And like I said, I've heard really, really brilliant things. So this is a potential for the birthday. Is it? Yeah, it is. Then we have The Rules of Royalty by Cale Dietrich. Now, this was kindly sent to me by Jthbooks, and very grateful for it. It's I think like it's giving like red, white, and royal blue vibes, which I don't actually love, but maybe I just want to read something fun over my birthday that is not gonna, upset me or anything. So let's find out what it's about. For a crown and country, or for love, Jamie Johnson expected a cake, not a crown, for his 17th birthday. When he finds out he is heir to the throne of a tiny European country, his life is transformed, starting with an invitation to the Summer Palace. That's giving Princess Diaries vibes, actually, and I love Princess Diaries. Prince Eric is used to a life of royal obligation, but as his golden boy older brother prepares to get married, the pressure becomes stifling. So when Eric's offered the opportunity to teach Jamie how to be prince, he leaps at the chance. In between garden parties and politics, luxurious balls and lessons in regal etiquette, sparks fly between the two princes. But when royal destiny's at stake, Jamie and Eric are forced to choose love or duty. Yeah, look, I think that sounds brilliant. I think that sounds brilliant, and I am excited for that. That could be a potential. I just sort of have an idea. Maybe if I pick 2 out of the TBR jar, and you vote which one this month, just for this month alone, you vote for the one you want me to read, and I'll put it up against the book I want to read for my birthday. How does that sound? Does that sound like a good idea? So you vote for the one you want me to read for, and I will have one that I want to read for my birthday, and I'll read the one I want to read, the one you guys vote for, and then we'll see which one's better, and I can read a book on my birthday, and then we can sort of vlog my birthday, and we can see what we get up to, even though I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing any plans, because I went out for my birthday last year, and it was so terrible. Sorry, it was a really bad month last year, and I'm nervous. So yes, that just came to me. That was a good idea. Well done, Jack. I know you're thinking, well done, Jack. First up, my first read of the month will be Stag Dance by Tori Peters. This was kindly sent to me by Serpent's Tail. It comes out on March the 11th, and I probably should have read it in February, but it just hasn't happened. It just hasn't happened. You know me. But all I know is this is a novel and stories in this book. It has got a couple of stories in, basically. But yes, I'm very, very excited. I loved Tori Peters' debut, Detransition Baby. Longlisted for the Women's Prize. Don't forget, in April, we have, on the 2nd of April, the shortlist for the Women's Prize will be announced. So, I will be doing the vlog for that. We enjoy that, don't we? We enjoy reading the Women's Prize shortlist. So, that'll be April. Ignore that. That was just my thinking. Okay, let's find out what Stag Party's about. From the adventures of a lonely logger who, deep in the forest, joins his workmates to dance dressed as a woman, to the story of an obsessive boarding school romance, to the dizzying spectacle of a gender apocalypse brought on by an unstable ex-girlfriend, Peter's keen eye for the rough edges of trans community and desire reveals fresh possibilities. Acidly funny and breathtaking in its scope, with the storytelling audacity of Lauren Groff or Jennifer Egan, Stag Dance provokes, unsettles, and delights. I mean, it has potential to be a favourite of the year. Detransition Baby was, so I think this really, really has a good chance. But this will be the first book I read in March, so I can review it in time for my Instagram, which, if you'd like to follow me on, it's all linked down below. And then I asked the publishers for a review copy of this, and they very kindly sent me a finished copy, and it is Before We Hit the Ground by Salali Fiamanya. Now, again, I think this one has a potential to be a favourite. I really, really do. Yeah, this is also potential for reading on the birthday. So, yeah, it could it? I wonder what would win against. Anyway, we're not here for that. Do you know what? Maybe we could do that every month. I pick 2 out of the jar. You vote for the one you want me to read, and I put it up against a book, and we see who wins, if I win or you win. And I'll always be honest, you know me. Do we like that idea? Amelia reads. Do we like that idea more? Is that better? Is that better? I'm asking Amelia because I really like Amelia, and I value her opinion, and I think she's very intelligent. Sorry for that weird shout, Amelia. I'm so sorry. But back to this book. Yes, could be a potential for the birthday read. So let's find out what it's about. Elom can't make sense of love. It's like a language he can't speak. though he's heard the words before. He wants to feel understood by his well-meaning yet misapprehending family, his self-assured partner Ben, and his boisterous friends, but he never knows the right things to say. How can you know yourself in a world that's constantly changing? Set across Ghana and Scotland, this is an intimate portrait of one man's search for belonging, a family's attempt to love, and the choices that make a life. I mean, how can you know yourself in a world that's constantly changing? I think that is so apt for everyone and the time. And yeah, I think that also has potential. So who knows? Who knows? It just could be. For my non-fiction for the month, I don't actually have it yet. The author messaged me this morning on Instagram and said, would you like a copy? And I said, yes, please. It is called Do You Believe in Life After Loss by Andrew Flewitt. Now, this is a story that explores loss in all its themes, whether it's loss of a partner, loss of a loved one, loss of friendship, just everything. It has sort of interviews and stories in with the people that Andrew's interviewed. So I'm very excited for that one. Hopefully, I assume it'll arrive in time for March, but that is what I'd like to read. It comes out in May, so that is what I will be reading for my non-fiction in March. So now it is time that you've all been waiting for, the JTH TBR jar. That is such a mouthful. I should really come up with a different name. But I think I like the idea I just had. Do you approve, Amelia? I'm waiting for your approval because I like you very much and you're very intelligent. So if you don't like it, I'm out of ideas though, okay? Sorry to give you, again, random shout out. Sorry, Amelia, but I value your opinion. Right, so I'm going to pull 2 out of here. You're going to vote for the one you want me to read, and I'll put it up against one, and we'll see who wins. Is that better? And I'll be honest, because if you guys win, I often lose. So, you know, I've got no reason to lie. Right, so let's find out which one you're going to vote for. Okay. First up, we have... Got one. As always, you can view it first. I can see it's upside down, but I can't see what it says. What is it? It's been there. I can see it's violet. My Brilliant Friend. That's the newbie in there by Elena Ferrante. That is the newbie. Exciting. Hello, Violet. Right. So it's going to be My Brilliant Friend up against... Ooh. Again, if you have any new books for the TBR jar, please put them in. Watch my haul down below if you want any of them in. I know that's where Violet put that one in from. can't see that. I can see it says Cecilia. Sorrowland by River Solomon, put in there by Cecilia. Right, let me grab them and we'll see which one. I knew exactly where they were. That's always very helpful. Actually, one was literally right there. You might have been able to see it. And I was like, where is it? Right. What came out first? My Brilliant Friend, wasn't it? By Violet. Well, no, Violet, you didn't write it, my friend. You just put the thing in there. I'm sure you wish you had written it. But, right. My Brilliant Friend by Elena Ferrante, translated by, let's not forget the translator, Anne Goldstein. Voted the best book of the 21st century by the New York Times. So, let's find out which one I'll be reading. A ravishing... is there a better synopsis anywhere? No. A ravishing, generous-hearted novel, My Brilliant Friend tells the story of Elena and Layla. A ravishing, generous-hearted novel, My Brilliant Friend tells the story of Eleanor and Lila. Born in a poor but vibrant neighbourhood in Naples, Ferrante has created an unforgettable portrait of two young women seeking to carve out a destiny for themselves in the story of a city and a country undergoing momentous change. I mean, the synopsis doesn't quite sound like it we voted for the best book of the 21st century, but who am I to judge? I haven't read it yet, and I could be. And then, put in by Cecilia, we have Sorrowland by Rivers Solomon. I've owned this one for so long. I do know that. I don't know what it's about, but I know I brought it ages ago. Right, let's find out. Vern, a hunted woman alone in the woods, gives birth to twins and raises them away from the influence of the outside world. But something is wrong, not with them, but with her own body. It's changing, it's stronger, it's not normal. To understand her body's metamorphosis, Verne must investigate the secluded religious compound from which she fled and the violent history of dehumanization, medical experimentation, and genocide that produced it. In the course of reclaiming her own darkness, Verne learns that monsters aren't just individuals, but entire histories, systems, and nations. It's a memorable work of Gothic fiction that wrestles with the tangled history of racism in America and the marginalization of society's undesirables. I mean, sounds brilliant. Sounds a bit scary. Sounds heavy and deep. Like, this one's described as a joy. This one's described as Gothic horror. So, I cannot wait to see which one you vote for. I don't think I could have had two different books come out, really, could I? So, just to recap, you're going to vote for one of these, and I'll read it, and I'll put it up against a book, and we'll see who wins. And at the end of the year, we could see who knows me best. Whether you win or I win. That'd be fun, won't it? Let me know if you like the new idea. Vote down below, and we'll have a good time. It's always a good time. Also, I know you haven't had the vlog for February yet. It's coming on Thursday. This Thursday. This is going out on Monday. Thursday. Okay? So, like and subscribe and hit the notification bell, and it will come up Thursday. Little plug, because no one ever watches them. So, there we have it. My TBR for March. The birthday month. The good time month. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe. Don't forget the vlog is coming on Thursday. And I'm going to speak to you all really, really soon.